It's been a year since Shayla Rodriguez took her own life. Just 18 years old, her whole life ahead of her. To this day, it's hard for Shayla's parents to not blame themselves. Now, they hope by sharing Shayla's story and the warning signs, no parent or teen will ever have to go through the same tragic loss.
Shayla, she was the perfect child. She was always making other people's lives better.
Shayla Rodriguez's parents knew their daughter was going to go far in life, focused, driven, intelligent.
She even had homework parties.
Shayla was at the top of her class, planned to enter the Marines to help pay for college, even offered a job in intelligence. Shayla's future was planned out. But towards the end of her high school senior year, Shayla's parents noticed a change.
She stopped doing her makeup. She stopped worrying about her hair. She stopped worrying about what she was wearing. We just chalked it up to being, you're a teenager.
But then Shayla reached out to her father, Rudy.
She said, "I need your help." And I was like, "What do you mean you need my help? What's going on?" She says, "I don't know." She says, "I need your help."
Completely dumbfounded by the conversation, Rudy thought Shayla was just under a lot of pressure.
Looking back now, I think she wanted me to do something as far as getting her the help she needed, maybe through an outside person, a psychologist or something, but I did not get it.
From then on, Shayla became more troubled. One night she ran away to New York, drove the whole way without sleeping.
That's when I knew mania was involved because my dad was a manic, my uncle was bipolar.
Shayla's parents flew to New York to pick her up and admitted her to Via Christi Behavioral Health as an inpatient. There, Shayla was diagnosed with depression and bipolar disorder.
The Marines were still going to take her.
But Shayla told her parents she wanted to be an artist instead and started classes at Wichita State and a new job. Her parents think Shayla is on the mend. Then, just 2 days before Thanksgiving, Shayla came home at 3 in the morning, not acting herself.
Her pupils are dilated, and I said, "Are you on something?" And she said, "No, Mom, I'm not on anything. I had a bad night."
They would later learn Shayla had attempted suicide that night. In the coming days, things seemed to be fine.
I was in the kitchen getting ready to go to bed, and she came up behind me and she hugged me and she said, "You're a good mom." And I said, "Shayla?" And she said, "Mom, I'm fine."
But the next day, Rudy and Stacy made a discovery.
And the gun is gone.
They drove around looking for Shayla, couldn't find her.
We called, of course, the cell phone she had and left voicemail
messages. After no answers.
They tried to go to bed, but believed they heard someone at the door.
He jumps out of bed. He's yelling Shayla, and I'm like, "Shayla's not here." And he's going downstairs, he's like, "Stacy, I heard her come in." And then not even seconds later, I heard Mom in my ear. And that's when we believe she did it.
The Sedgwick County Sheriff's Office found Shayla in a pickup southwest of Wichita. She died from a self-inflicted wound.
She was gone. She did it. And we had no idea.
Now, looking back, the family says the signs were all there.
Things just start clicking in your head and you're just like, geez, I wish I would have known. I wish I could put all these together. I wish I could have done more.
Doctors at Via Christi Health say it's hard for parents to see the warning signs of suicide, and it's not uncommon for parents to brush it off as typical teen behavior.
As a parent, your key has got to be when you start questioning that. Is this normal teenage behavior or is this something more?
Experts say there are some warning signs to look out for. A loss of interest in things they previously enjoyed, voicing thoughts of feeling lost and hopeless, change in personality, behavior, sleep, or eating habits, and any comment contemplating suicide should be taken seriously. Psychiatrists say children and teens reach out in subtle or creative ways. For Shayla, it was through her art.
I think parents should lean in with the questions and ask, "So what does this mean?"
As the family continues to cope through the loss, they now realize the importance of asking the question.
Someone isn't going to get mad. They're going to say, "Wow, you do hear me, you feel me, you care for me," by asking that hard question.
The family learned that Shayla had told some of her friends about her suicidal thoughts, and they urge others not to be afraid to reach out for help.
At least you will have a live friend instead of a dead friend.
The Rodriguez family says there are things they wish they would have done differently, but they want people to know the signs and know there are resources available in our community that could help save another precious life. Here are 2 numbers we want to share with you right now for anyone who may need them. The National Suicide Hotline is 1-800-273-TALK. That's 1-800-273-8255. Call if you or a loved one may be struggling. You can also text 741-741 to reach a trained volunteer. We've also put these numbers, other warning signs, and local agencies that can help on our website at ksn.com. Amanda Aguilar, KSN News.